And hello there everyone, welcome back for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Now in the last episode we built the beginning of our village, which we're going to have to name in a bit. We have the food production up, as in we have some farms, growing is in progress. We've got our factory with some imported crops. Hopefully when this runs out we'll have our own crops, but let's see, I don't know how much is being grown on this field, but we'll find out by the time it is ready. And these two are the smaller ones, which are halfway done growing, and then they can start harvesting. Here we have a livestock hall, and that is for the livestock farm. Now we've imported some crops here, but we're waiting for our workers. Here we have a road cargo station, and then of course we have a slaughterhouse because we need meat. Now, cars are, well, no cars yet. We only have buses. There's no workers in there. That's my truck, which is transporting nothing at the moment. And he's not supposed to load, but he's supposed to unload. Okay, that I said in the last episode. I thought it made sense, but, well, there's a reason why there's no resources yet, because if I'm telling him to load it rather than unload it. There. So he's loading at this station and he's unloading at that station. Perfect. Now that's the bus stop. This is the road cargo station. We can't rename them, unfortunately. But what we can rename is here. Now you need a city hall and an accounting office to get statistics about this area. That's all cool. But welcome to Hedgetown. There. So at least now we recognize it on the map. Where are we and who are we? Cool. So right here now we have no workers waiting. We have passengers waiting. I don't really know where they want to go to. These ones are only taking the workers. There's only 6. And what do we have here? We have no work. Probably because it's early morning. Let's have a look. We have one worker without a job. 5 of them were complaining that they couldn't go to the pub. One of them so far is complaining that they don't have a church yet. 2 there. Well, have a look into all that. But if we look at these ones, clothing quality is quite down. Now let's. Where should citizens be going to work? Well, let's send people here, also there, and actually they can okay, so there's no need for anybody to work here. Nope, nor there. Good. So that building is taking care of the shop. And all of them can go to the platform to work. Now, let's see that we have some workers waiting there now. That's all good stuff. Now, let's see that we also get some... oh. Yeah, that's still the problem we have. Okay. No. I can't take it from in between there. It doesn't allow me. No. Okay. Well, that's okay. Some other infrastructure is in the way. Yeah, well. It will be a little bit too much asked for if they were all to use. The decent way. Okay, now, and let's add one more thing. We can make it a large one because it doesn't cost us too much. There. I think that is fair enough right there. And let's see that we get the footpaths. Connect that, yes. Very good. But I can't connect it through there. There. And oh well, that's... No, can't connect it anywhere there. Okay, good. So that means that this little bit is gonna go. Now, look at the nice and fancy parking lot. Let's get ourselves a couple of cars on there. Buying them with rubles. Now, there's 4 passengers in most of them. 80, 160. Yeah, but that one is very expensive. That one's from Czechoslovakia. That one is 2. 4 passengers, 90, 80, 95. What do we have in the dollars? Just a Beetle, 1,004. Ah, too expensive. So we'll get 4 of those. And then let's see. Education, basic or higher. Age, prefer younger. Government loyalty. Okay. So, there's a couple of cars down there now. Let's make that a nice gravel road too. So we don't destroy the cars straight away. Okay, so we have an owner. He owns the car, 14 hours, current demands, sport. Yeah, we'll have a look at all that. So let's first have a look here now. Food and crops related. We need a pub. But for that we also need a distillery. Now this one is outputting food. But here we also have crops. Okay, so let's get the distillery on this side. Due to infrastructure. Really? Let me try. Here it is. If I cancel this, can I connect it through the other? No, I cannot. Okay. Okay, so that basically means it is smarter to get through here, but that's going in and out there. Okay, so we have some livestock now. We only have 4 workers, but we're making progress. Even he has already some livestock, which means that soon we need to transport our meat from here to the grocery store. But that still doesn't give me a solution for my problem there. Maybe, but just maybe, because technically this could solve the problem, or I don't know, of course, if I can just transport the crops through here. We'll find out. Only one way to find out, and that is by putting out a distiller. We'll put him right about there. Yep. Okay, so then we're going to put up a road. And then of course we need to connect these two. And then we will see. Now, is this walkable? It is walkable. Good, so let's add a building. Oh yeah, the construction is funded with money. Later, once we have all our resources, we will fund our own constructions as well. Okay, so we have purchased there. We are here nearly at the stage of harvesting. Still not sure what these are for. Can I? Oh, that is cool. Oh, that I really like. Oh, that's a nifty little thing. Uh, 17 of them, they're complaining that they don't work, but let's get a new bus. And let's get him to drive from here to here. Go for it. Equipment for citizens, civil facilities, nah, not really. Okay, so that's where they can play some football then, because that's what they asked for. Let's give them a walkway around it. I mean, they still don't have decent clothing, but They wanted a football field. So. Visitors waiting in front, missing staff. That is not my fault. Okay, so we have a football field. How are we doing? 10 citizens were not able to participate in sport. Well, that's not entirely my fault anymore now. That only makes sense if we are able to build vehicles. Put it like this so we can accommodate a road on the other side. Look at that. Not enough accountants and officers to show the stuff. Why do I also need to... That's residential, I just need that equipment for citizens. Current number of workers. Okay, there we go. 69 immigrants, 4 births, and 6 escapes. Ooh. So we actually have to capture them or what? Okay, so we have food, meat. "24 workers getting in and out, so that's good. How are we doing here now? We have no workers. Well, we have workers here, and they're producing alcohol. Of course they do. How are we looking there? Okay, so I just need more workers. And needing more workers means I need to... probably increase my buildings, I guess. Hopefully, let me start with creating the walkways. Okay. Yeah, now let's first have these through the middle. Let's see if we can build our beautiful houses in between them. There we go. So let's start with these are the ones we had, right? Let's see, because if these blocks are exactly fitting in between, that would just simply be beautiful. Extend them a little bit. Okay. Now we can delete these parts again. And at least they get to walk from that side. To wherever they want to go. So let's get them. Okay, that's not going to fit there. And we do it the other way around and it works. I can... Okay. Now we have a lot of workers waiting there. Question is, do we have enough food? For now we do. Better question is, do I have enough buses? There's only 17 in there. That one is full. Yeah, I think this one is ready to be sold. And let's get a couple of the big ones now. Oh yeah, I wanted just these ones, but on this page we only had the small ones, correct? Seven, 52, 62, 40, 32, 63. Let's get 3 of those ones now. So, first one leaving. Second one leaving. So, busy bus station now. We still have people waiting. Only about 4 or 5. So that's good. We have 2 buses there. This one's full. Yeah, they can pick up and drop off everything in the meanwhile. And look at that. We are harvesting. 1.9 tons, 2 tons. That's very good. This one is also very nicely growing, and that's a good thing because that means that we soon have our own grain. Now, we still don't have enough workers here, but this one should soon reach their 30. University technical headquarters of the Communist Party. We don't need that. University is pretty big. Medical University, Technical University. It's going to cost me 1,556,000. Well, that was an expensive one, but what can we do? So now we have a university up and running. No more road access. That's not too smart at the moment, so let's can't delete that part because they're using it. So I need to give them an alternative at least for now. Now I can the reason I am is so I can flatten the terrain here. In order to give access to exactly. Wasn't easy, but yeah, we do want to demolish that. Maybe we can also start to modernize that a little bit. Look at that. Clean it up, ladies. And what do we want? We want, I think we'll just go for a normal bus stop. Here, so we can take it out and we take a normal bus stop. For the last bit. Here it's not going to work, so we'll keep trying. That worked. That worked. And that worked. Perfect. So now we have a normal bus stop there, which is more than enough for what we need at this time. Let's give them some walkways. Okay, very good. Now, do we have any students? How about there's already seven people working there, 3 professors. Ooh, and that allows us to run some engineering on it. Okay. Let's tell him to go to depot. Speed it up a little bit. Now, I did want to have a look that we get into clothing, etc. But this one, I think, is going to be fairly important too. So we start here at the bus stop. We take everything in and out. Then we have a stop here at the university. Get the students out, and then we stop here. Get the factories on this side working. You go, and we will copy this, and we'll put that on the other one. And you wait until he's a little bit further away. And then you also can start. Now, do we have anybody in there? 3 workers, 22 students. Very good. 1 student, 15 workers. Quite a few passengers. Don't really have anything for the passengers yet. But let's see. But the citizens were unable to get close. Yeah, we do need to look into that. Where is that? Not there. Construction related, no. Residential, no. Well, we can build them a small shopping center. which I think is no more than fair. And I gladly build them a shopping center, but the problem still remains that we don't have clothes. Okay, those two connected. Oh yeah, and then we needed to connect it obviously with a factory connection, which is not going to work. Absolutely beautiful. So that makes this one pointless. Just have to return. Try it again. Maybe there. You should be able to see something like that before you build it. Well, that is working. Okay, so we try it again. Nope. Okay, and then let's make this bit gravel as well. Just to make sure that they can control that. We have the walkways there, which are not the nice ones. So. So they all nicely connect to the same location. Let's see that we purchased some. They don't need electronics yet, but at least they get to purchase some clothing. And then I know where these people are walking from. Let's clear this area again completely. And then let's drop in a bus stop. There. And then give them the walkway they wanted. There. Very nice. We're going to buy a small vehicle. Yeah, that one will do. And your job is to literally pendle between here and there. Go for it. Now, how are we doing here? Students waiting for Professor 12. Needs Professor staff. Well. Not sure how I am going to get professors to come in. Yeah, they also all want a church. They want everything, but so far, I don't have to for them yet. Car dealers, city hall, pollution, hospital, cinema, pub. Which is still stuff the pub, but I don't know how it's going to get its alcohol. Pretty sure. Yeah, 2 bar staff. The first ones are there. I don't know where he gets his alcohol, but we have it here. Are we making alcohol? Oh, we're missing some. Well, we're making alcohol, but several workers. We cannot store or export. Okay, so you here load. You cannot load. Okay, cool. So I need to get a vehicle to transport my meat. Road crane bulldozers, open hole, no. Refrigeration. 2 tons. 6.5 tons, 3 tons. That one will do. And you, sir, get a new route. We go from here. To there. Go. Okay, so we have 31 tons of food in our building. Very little electronics. We purchased some clothing. Meat we have as well. 3.9 tons, and that's basically what we have stored. We have livestock. Crops we still don't have a lot, and I don't understand that. Probably because it all went in here, and these ones are nearly ready for harvesting, so we're all good there. These ones are growing again. So let's, while we're waiting for the other part, the medium doesn't fit, does it? No. Okay, so we'll give them a bunch of smalls. We fit the medium in here. Of course not, because the bypass road is now in the way. We'll give them a new bypass once. There. Very nice. And a small one on that side. Very good. So now, oh no, I cannot assign them yet because they don't all have roads attached to them. Goes by. Okay, so there's a bit of a bump in the road there. Don't like. Oh, I don't want to demolish the field. I'll take the road there instead. We have a little bit more space, but that's... Right, look at that. Much better. They're sowing on the other fields. We still have one without a road connection. Okay, so that is also sorted now. There we go. We need professors. I don't know where to get them yet. We'll figure that out. Maybe they just show up. I don't know. Or so we managed to get our university up and running. Factories seem to be working. We are now producing fruits, no resources, missing livestock. Yeah, well, that had something to do with missing crops. So let's buy some again. Luckily enough, they're not too expensive. Same is for our local distiller. Now, we luckily enough still have quite a bit of food in-house. And then we have the large field where we are currently harvesting. Quite a bit actually. Current value of cargo, $95. 68 rubles. And now here we have our small village still, Hedgetown. We've got 7 residential buildings where most of them still complaining that, oh, now they're actually complaining that they're not able to enjoy culture. They were not able to visit a pub or a tavern. Well, we have one. There's only 2 guests there. Maybe I need just a bigger bus to do the pendling. That was a bit too expensive though. We'll take this one. Let's copy his route. There. Go for it. Oh, and he is on the way as well, so that's it. He will get a little bit more. He again has 7 workers with him, so he's very steady in bringing in the workers. Now we have a nice number of shoppers in here as well as in there, so they're spending money. That is good. Resources available. We have meat here. We have some food here, we have some clothing, some electronics still left over. And magically we still have alcohol. Still don't know where that came from. That's all good. Hey guys, that's it from me for now. Thank you very much for joining for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. If you're enjoying the series, please do remember to hit that like and of course the subscribe button to the channel. And if you hit the notification bell, you get notified whenever a new video is being published. Now look at this beautiful farming and factories overview on that side, and that all to supply this little village, which hopefully is going to grow out into a big city because we have a lot of space to fill and build in. Hey guys, thanks for joining. See you next time for Workers and Resources, the Soviet Republic.